Hi, my name's Dane Zerung, and I'm asking you to participate in my fundraising campaign.
So what if there were solutions to our problems that were not something that had to be either us or nature? What if we could find solutions where we don't do damage to the planet? I think for so long, since the advent of the industrial age, I think we've decided that it's either us or nature, and I think we need to change that perspective.
Everybody gets benefit from spending time in nature. Extended periods of time or structured, focused time in nature will create profound, positive transformation. And the more people that experience this profound, positive transformation, the better off the world will be.
A lot of people are like, oh, we got to get the kids back outside. We got to get kids off the video games, off the TV, off the internet, and get them outside. Have them spend some time with nature, exercise. I agree, 100%. But I also think we need to get our leaders outside. We need to get our leaders' heads off the computers and out of the office space.
Let them go out into nature, do some meditation, explore, maybe go on a barefoot hike, maybe do some visualization, relaxation, just peaceful being with nature, not some major hike or not some challenging conquering of nature, but being with nature and being at peace with nature.
So what I propose is that you help send me, and get some perks for yourself, send me and my family to Renaissance Weekend, where myself, this guy who's spent a lot of time in corporate America and has MBA and is basically well entrenched in the establishment, but knows that it needs to change. Send myself, my wife, who works for a nonprofit running a family resource center here in Napa, and a foster child who's seen the inside of the system and how it's failed, and to connect with leaders, get them out into nature and get them connected to nature, and change their stance on how they exist and drive change in the world. Imagine if that's what I was asking, because that is what I'm asking. So I hope you can take a look at the options I've given for return on your investment, and hopefully you can donate and send us on our way. I think it would be a great opportunity for all of us. So the main reason that I'm asking for this, normally I would have just paid for it, but I recently left my job so that I could pursue other things, one of which being engaging people in experiences in the outdoors, and with the intent of kind of opening their eyes and making them more aware of I guess the other than human world, to use a term from David Abram, and open their eyes to how they can be at peace with that world. Even if you don't want to give a donation to send myself and my family to Renaissance Weekend, give a donation so that we can go on a trip together. I'd love to go on a trip with you, show you some amazing scenery wherever that might be, and have a great trip where we ponder some really big questions and have some awesome conversation. That's what I live for. And I encourage you to contact me if you're skeptical or if you want to learn more, because I would be happy to explain and really just give you whatever I can to answer your questions. So with that, I'd like to say thanks. I encourage you to take a look at the comments on this site here. I've documented some of what people have said about me and what their experience has been like, either working with me, traveling with me, or spending extended time in the backcountry, including a 24-day trip on the John Muir Trail. Ex-big corporate guy. I worked for one of the largest corporations in the world for the last few years, and I'm leaving all that behind, taking my MBA education, my engineering degree, and setting out on a mission. We're gonna have to think about, what is it that we want to do with this world? Do we want to maintain it as a life-sustaining piece of magic, or do we want to destroy it? Not only that, but we're getting I guess more and more cluttered minds, busy, distraction, and I've been chasing after this for myself for a while, and it's led me to this point in my life where I'm moving on from the office environment and giving up some economic growth to really pursue and see where having a stronger connection will take me. In the meantime, I'd like to take some people with me. That includes you, but it also includes anybody I connect with at Renaissance Weekend. And I'm hoping to maybe even have a group event or get some one-on-ones going while we're out there in Colorado, connecting with these leaders and emerging leaders that attend the event. So that's why I'm asking, that's why I made this video. I hope you can hear that wonderful stream behind me. This is a great time of year. When I got the invitation for Renaissance Weekend, I was at first skeptical. I'm like, what is this? Is this really legit? And then I dug into it a little deeper and found out it really was legit. And not only was it legit, but it was pretty much an honor to be able to get invited to this event. Still don't know how I got invited. I don't know who referred me. I guess it could have been anyone. But I was super excited. And I started thinking, okay, well, I'll do this. So I started to sign up. Then I saw the cost of participating, which is in the thousands of dollars. And I was like, if I was sticking with my corporate job and gonna be just doing the regular day-to-day thing of pursuing economic growth and doing things which I now started to feel are not my calling in life and are kind of frivolous for me to do. If I was still doing that, I would just buy the tickets and get the family out there. But given that I have now given up my income and I'm going to be living off savings, which isn't a huge amount of savings, and so my clock is ticking, and the more money I spend, the faster the clock ticks. I've decided I shouldn't do that. For the well-being of everyone involved, I shouldn't spend that money. Then it hit me. Why not try a fundraising campaign? And thus, that's why I'm here. That's why this video is here. I'm wondering if you could tell me what it is you think these leaders should know about. I'm curious. Put them in the comments box down below. I'm interested in getting people connected to each other. Absolutely. Other people connecting with other people. Magnificent. What about connecting to things other than other people? What David Abram called the other than human world. I'm interested in that too. I think as we get out into nature and we connect, we sit with nature and we experience sort of a communication on a whole nother level, I think it changes us. I mean, look at any books by people who spent extended periods in the wilderness. I mean, when you spend a lot of time in the wilderness, you really can't avoid having that connection. But there's ways to accelerate it. And if you put some effort into that connection and go through some rather simple exercises, you can start feeling and sensing that connection and feeling that communication with nature. And it's really a special feeling, and that's why so many people will tell you, "Oh, I love being in nature," because they have a sense of that. They're starting to feel that. But you can take it on a whole new level. And if you donate and go on a trip with me, I can help you find that whole new level. So you're probably asking, so what kind of trip is this guy going to take me on? You're going to look in this video and say, wow, that's nice, but it just looks like some regular stuff in the Bay Area. And that's not what I would take you on. I mean, that's where I would go if that's what you wanted. If you wanted a kind of a low-key experience. But what I would really like to take you on is something majestic. Something probably out in the Sierra Nevada mountains in California. Anything beyond that will be probably logistically difficult, but who knows, for the one-on-one trips or even the group trips, we could discuss other options, even though they're less likely. So what do I want to do? I want to connect with you. I want to connect with you in a natural place, go on a great trip together, exchange great ideas, get your perspective and your worldview, and then take that back with me to Renaissance Weekend and share that with the leaders there that I exchange and interact with. Why do I want to do that? Because I think together we can make a difference. You hear the silence? It seems silent, but it's not. I can hear the wind off in the trees. I can hear the water rushing in the stream. Birds here and there. There's about 6 ants over there crawling. I can hear them. There's a hummingbird hovering right there. I can hear it, the rumble from its wings. It's chirping. So what is it? What is it about nature that transforms people? What is it that changes in a person's psyche when they spend some time, some good quality time out in nature? That's what I explore. And that's what I want to bring you and everyone else on a ride with me. So what is it about nature that transforms us? Is it the wind? Is it the plants? Is it the animals? Is it the fresh air? The other compelling reason, which is more on a personal level for you, is that you get to go on a trip into the wilderness and experience nature like you never have before. That is an amazing opportunity at a bargain price. So consider that, if nothing else.